Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's me, GameRaiders Demon. I'm back with another GTA 5 online video for ye guys today. So I hope everyone is good. It is Wednesday, so as I say, back with another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you 100% solo car duplication glitch working after the patch of 1.41. So you can dupe the retro again with this. Thank God it is not the Sultan dupe glitch. So I will leave the link to the founder below in the description. So if you are new to the channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Let's see if we can surpass 100 likes on today's video. Go ahead and smash the little bell, as they say, if you're new to the channel, so you do get notified each time I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link will be in the description below. So for today's video, what you will need is you will need to go ahead and have a public solo session. So if you guys don't know what that is, guys on Xbox, if you're on GTA and you're in a public session, you can actually disconnect your Ethernet cable for 10 seconds and reconnect it, and when you come back onto GTA you should have a solo public session. Or guys on PS4, what you want to do is go to your network settings. So when I say your network settings, I will actually show you a screenshot here in a few seconds. You want to be going over to network settings, set up internet connection, and you want to be going over to custom. And then when you select your internet you want, what you want to be doing is going all the way over, passing on your DNS servers, the whole lot, until you come to a settings screen that says MTU settings. So your MTU should be on 1500. What you want to put them back to is 750. So I'll show you a screenshot here. As I said, go over to set up internet connection, go to custom, and then go from there all the way, scroll over to MTU settings, and they should be on 1500. Just go ahead and change them back to 750. Then go ahead and go back to GTA, and when you see, you will load online. It may take a few minutes to load. When you load into the game, you will see that you will be in a solo public session. So you don't need any friends to do it, just go ahead and do that with your internet. So as I say, I hope you could understand that part first, because this does work best in a solo public session. So when you're in the solo public session, go ahead and request out your MOC, because you will need that. You will also need the car you want to duplicate inside in your garage, as well as a few ELEGYs inside in the same garage. When you have your MOC out, you want to go ahead and park the MOC like I have here, because we do not need the animation. So if you guys don't know what the animation is, we do basically don't want to see the back door of the MOC dropping down. We want the black screen. So when you have that set up, if you want, you can just go ahead and look at the video here, like I have my MOC set up, and go ahead and park it like that. So when you have the MOC set up with no animation, I'm just going to go ahead and, as I said, make sure you have the car you want to duplicate inside in the same garage. So I'm just going to duplicate the retro custom here, because we are doing this for the money. So I'm just going to pull down the retro. I have a few free ELEGYs in here as well. So what you want to do at this stage is go ahead and jump in an ELEGY, and we're going to be taking this over to the MOC. So when you drive out with the ELEGY, go ahead and drive up to the back of the MOC, and you will see you will get the black screen. So aka you don't have the animation. If there's a car already in there, just go ahead, you can transfer it, doesn't matter, as long as you take the ELEGY from the garage into the MOC. So when you have the ELEGY in here on Xbox or PS4, go ahead, jump in, hold gas, RT on Xbox, R2 on PS4, hold gas the whole time driving out, keep holding gas, and what you will see is when you get out of the car vanishes. So from there, go ahead, make your way over to your office garage, run back in. So as I said, we're going to be duping the retro. Jump back in the retro, go ahead, take the retro over to the MOC, You don't also need custom plates for this, so another bonus for this glitch. So when you take the retro out, go ahead and stick the retro up against the back of the MOC, hit right in the D-pad and spam X on the full alert. So just spam X on the full alert. So basically this can give you a long black screen for like a minute. It can spit you back out onto the road like this and give you the generic plate off the elegy. So if it does that, go ahead and make your way over to the MOC and drive it back in again just to make sure it sticks. So if you don't take this car back to the MOC, it will not save. So as I said, take it back to the MOC, drive it in and drive it back out. So I basically have been trying to figure out, a lot of people were telling me they were getting stuck on the last version of this glitch was out. They were getting stuck on the black screen, they didn't know what was happening and they basically couldn't hit it. So I figured out, I tried it again in this same session afterwards and I did not hit it. So what I did is went ahead and went to a new session, and I find that if you position the retro custom at the back of the MOC, it does make a difference because I managed to hit it 5 times in a row. So getting back to this, as I say, just go ahead if you want to repeat the steps. Drive the retro into the MOC, take it back out, take it over to your garage and just go ahead and grab another elegy. So we'll show you here that the original copy came back to the garage and the dupe copy went upstairs to one of my spaces. So I'm just going to bring it down there. As I said, this was the original copy, it had the custom plate, and this is the dupe copy now with the generic plate. So to repeat the steps, just go ahead, jump in another elegy, make your way over to the MOC again and drive it in. As I said, this is the fail here in the video, just to show you what can happen. So I tried again in the same session and it did not work. I got stuck on the black loading screen. So what I did is I went ahead and joined a friend in a different targeting mode and I declined the second alert, and I did see myself that I was stuck in the black box. So what I did from there is pulled up the options menu and went and found a new session. So I loaded into another public session. So when I was stuck here, found new session, went ahead, tried in the new session, went ahead and jumped in the elegy again, took it back over to the MOC and just repeated the steps from there. Back over to the MOC, stick it back into the MOC. When you're inside in the MOC, just jump back in, hold RT on Xbox or R2 on PS4 till you get out, keep holding gas. So when you spawn outside, just take it back over to the garage where the car you want to duplicate is, and you will see when you get out of the car does vanish like that. Just going to go ahead and go to office garage 1 here and just going to grab the retro and I'm going to go back over to the MOC. As I say, it might be a long video guys, but basically I'm trying to cover everything where you do not get stuck and trying to answer all your questions beforehand, because I tried to make this as easy as I possibly could for you to understand. So put the retro up against the side of the MOC like this, hit right in the D-pad and spam. And if you get stuck on the loading screen, just wait on it for about 1 minute, join a friend in a different targeting mode, and you will see that you are spawned outside on foot with the car with a different plate. So as I say, if you're stuck on the black loading screen, wait on the screen for exactly 1 minute and you will see when you decline the alerts, after joining a friend in a different targeting mode, you are outside again with the car, and hey presto, you have a generic plate again. and this was after coming back from that session into a new public session. So this is another dupe right here. So as I said, just make sure you wait on that black screen after coming into another session for 1 minute, and then join a friend in a different targeting mode, and you will see you are spawned out on the street with your retro, with your generic plate. So same thing again, up to the side of the MOC. Just going to take it back in to make sure it does stick. So when you spawn in, just repeat the steps as I said. Go ahead and drive it back out and stick it back into the office garage. Grab another ELEGY and you are good to go again. So that's this one saved. So I will leave the video play out where you can see after them hints and tips with hitting this in the public session. I will actually leave the video play out and you can see for yourselves that I did manage to hit it and actually fill up the garage 1, 2, 3 already, and I hit it 2 more times consistently in the same session. So I'm just going to leave it play here in the background. So as I say, if you are new to the channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you'll get notified each time I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link will be below in the description. So as I said, definitely go ahead and drop a big blue thumbs up on today's video. So from me, the Irish Demon, I'm signing out, and I will see you in the next one.